Hello. I wanted to talk to you today about something that I find to be pretty important, something that um, I know that I personally struggle with. I did struggle and I still struggle on a daily basis with this. So I feel that sharing this information with you, um, somebody else will be able to identify it with it. Somebody else will be able to relate to how I feel and what I've learned. And I hope that this video can motivate and inspire you to believe in yourself and to believe that you can do whatever you put your mind to. So what I want to talk to you about today is excuses. Um, as a health and fitness coach, the biggest excuses I hear on a daily basis are I don't have money, I don't have time, I don't like working out, I'll never be, a size 0 or a 1, um, I don't have the motivation. So essentially, what are excuses? All excuses are a well-planned lie. And I know that you've probably heard this before and you go, but, I really don't have the time. I have, 2 jobs, 3 kids, blah, this, that, and that. When you say but, you're justifying your excuse. Without, I guess, with all these excuses coming at you, you have to be able to look at it and go, okay, no, it's not that I don't have the time, it's that this is not my priority right now. It's that all these other things are my priority. Because truthfully, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have the same 7 days in a week. So when you look at somebody who has something that you want, they have the same amount of time as you do. They wake up, they have 24 hours in a day. They have, maybe they work from home. Maybe they don't have kids. So maybe they do have more time, but it's also how they use that time. What is something that you want? Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to get yourself on a trip. Maybe you want to go to First Steps to Success with Danny Johnson, which I highly recommend. Maybe, whatever it is that you want, you've probably looked at somebody who has that and gone like, well, she has that, but she's naturally thin. Or, she has that, but she has more time. Or she paid all that debt, but that's only because she makes more money than I do. When you're inserting but, you're saying yeah, or when you're saying yeah, but, you're trying to justify your lack of results. Point blank. And I am so guilty of this. So guilty of this. When it comes to business, when it came to fitness, when it comes to relationships, I have used those excuses a lot. Some of you watching this video have probably heard me use those excuses. But what I've learned mostly from Danny Johnson, but also from my Beachbody community and plugging into different training calls, is that you're gonna be you will become either a product of your actions or a product of your excuses. So you can keep talking till you're blue in the face about the time you don't have, the money you don't have, the job you don't have, or you can look at people who have those things and go, okay, what do I have to do to get that? You can look at those people and ask them for help instead of sitting behind your computer screen or behind your phone and looking at those people with envy, going, well, she has that or he has that, but it's only because of this. No. He or she probably have that because they've made a series of decisions that led them to that. So, in the sense of weight loss, there's a huge weight loss community on Facebook, on Instagram. So many resources out there, so many progress pictures, so many motivating accounts. And somebody who is just not inspired to lose weight, or somebody who wants to lose weight but doesn't know where to start, like me in August of 2012, looks at those people who have the before and after picture and go, well, what pill did they take to get that? Or, they must have, stopped eating anything other than salads, and I just can't do that because I hate salads. Instead of looking at that going, okay, what does this person have? Like, what did she do to get this? And I want this. What can I do to get that? What can I do to get that before and after picture? So, I don't know about you. I don't know if you ever look at somebody and you feel jealous, you feel envious, or or if you've made excuses that are holding you back from losing weight, or from getting a new job, or from starting a business, or from restoring your relationship with, a friend, your family, your spouse, something. I don't know about you. All I know is that I was a product of my excuses. And in some areas of my life, I still am a product of my excuses. But the only way that I'm going to change it and that you can change it is to first identify what those excuses are. So, what are my excuses? What is it that I want? What is my goal? And what's holding me back? What am I telling myself? And then second of all, figure out a plan to get rid of those excuses. I have to stop telling myself, if only I had more money, or I'm not ever going to be a size 0, or I don't like working out, I don't have the time, I can't. And instead, we have to start telling ourselves, I can do that. I can make the time to do that. I can find 25 minutes in my day to work out. I can find $200 to get started in this challenge group because I mean that much to me. Because my health means that much to me. Because I want to be able to be around for my children, or run around with my kids and be a fit parent and be around for a long time. Our excuses are getting in the way of living. Our excuses are getting in the way of our happiness. For me personally, my excuses are getting in the way of, growing my business. My excuses were getting in the way of reaching my weight loss goals. And, sometimes my excuses still get in the way of my priorities when it comes to food, when it comes to working out. But you have to sit down and you have to refocus and you have to go, what is my goal and what's holding me back? What's more important? Your goal or those lame excuses that you keep telling yourself that after a while you start to believe that they're actually true? How many of us have told ourselves, I just don't have the time to make a salad before I go to work, so I have to eat McDonald's? I've said it. I hope that you can relate to this video. I hope that you don't feel that I'm trying to call you out, because I'm not. I'm calling myself out. I know that this is something that I've personally struggled with, that I still struggle with. And I hope that this video can help you. I hope that this video can motivate you and show you that you can do this. The difference between you and the person who succeeded in whatever it is your goal, the only difference is not that person doesn't have excuses. That person probably did have excuses. The difference is that they looked for that excuse, they identified what it was, they created a plan, and they attacked it, and they removed it. Done. So I hope that this video helped, and I hope that whatever it is, whatever your goal is, that you start to see that your goal is way more important than that excuse you keep telling yourself. Thank you.